it's getting to the point where it's so out in the open that it's painful to see, and people are being forced to play along with it, if that makes sense. I have a great example of this, and it is the Navy ship that was launched. This is the first. It was the Biden administration celebrated because of the first female 4-star admiral in the military. However, I'll let you be the judge. I'm sure you've heard of Dr. Rachel Levine, and this is Dr. Rachel Levine christening at one of the U.S. Navy ships and naming it after a man named Harvey Milk that I'll get into here in a second.
Paula, would you please christen the ship?
States of America.
This is Rachel Levine.
I christen thee Harvey Milk. May God bless this ship and all who sail in her.
Woo! How happy they are. Isn't that amazing? The first female 4-star general christening one of the ships. Except it's a dude. It's a dude who now claims to be a woman and dresses in women's clothing and claims to be a woman. That's. And did you see everyone's face like clapping and like laughing this off? The reason why this clip stood out to me, it wasn't just because the transgender agenda is being pushed on people all the time, but it's the LARPing that happens. LARPing is live action role play. There isn't a single guy standing up there in the military that believes that this dude is a woman, but they're clapping and cheering because they have to. They're playing a role because of the golden handcuffs of their position, meaning I have this job. I don't want to lose this job by by not clapping hard enough, not smiling, or saying, this is not a woman. This is not the first 4-star general woman in the cabinet or whatever. It's literally live action role playing from these people. And the golden handcuffs are very, very real. Before I get into the golden handcuffs and how this keeps people in line, we have to get into who Harvey Milk is, who Rachel Levine named this ship after. Okay? He was a convicted pederast, an evil man, one of the contributed. Of course, this is 2016. This is the old school Huffington Post. This is a mainstream article back before everything got too woke. It was updated in 2016, written in 2013. Harvey Milk was an evil man who raped teenage boys unworthy of a postage stamp. This is when there was a postage stamp that was given to Harvey Milk because he was a gay rights activist. But people were speaking out like, wait, this guy's not a good dude. Specifically, Harvey Milk was known as a pederast. That's a man who is in his mid-30s, who has a sexual appetite for teenage boys as young as 15 years old. That's who they christened this ship after. It's just so, we're like in a clown world. And these people are just going along clapping because they feel like they have to. Because there are real-world consequences in this new progressive theocratic regime, or if you don't adhere to these progressive ideologies and clap and make terrible jokes like the clown, you'll be punished. Specifically, you had someone on one of the longest running shows here, General Hospital actor booted from the show after anti-trans comments about Dr. Rachel Levine. The actor said he was a dude and got fired. And he's been on the show since, I think, 1996. 1996. And that's what I mean about the golden handcuffs, because it may cost you your job to speak out. I mean, you're not going to get thrown in jail. The golden handcuffs mean like you're not going to get these rewards. You're not going to be able to benefit from these different privileges if you don't fall in line, clap, and do what they tell you to do. It's incredibly effective. However, it is something that we cannot shy away from. It's not something we can give into as a whole. We all need to stand up because it's eventually going to come for you anyway. Adhering to the mob is only going to make sure they eat you last, And more importantly, there are still people who are going to suffer if you keep letting these things happen. If we all keep role playing and lying by playing along with these things. Like Dr. Rachel Levine, you can change your name, is not a woman, okay? It's just not. However, they'll do everything in their power to make sure that you think they are.